throughout the first map, especially in the first half.
So NRG on defense, we got G2 on attack.
Consistent, stuffing G2's
Did
plays.
we upload the VOD of the last map? Yeah, we did. Yeah.
G2 start their slower A main take.
And just breaking through the one-way. NRG aren't really playing off of it. Instead, sending 3 players into a walk-in mid where Baby Bay is
Can Baby Bay
for
just dominates middle and pistol rounds in this map?
Start to heat up into the Cypher, expecting it to be light on this side. But Ethan is here, and NRG have rotated quickly on forward. And Scuba getting this first kill has given his team a lifeline into the round. A second kill for Ethan. As more and more NRG jerseys move into the site. Baby Bay still fairly isolated
pretty good
away
outcome
from his
from NRG
teammate.
here. G2 definitely have the opportunity to cut sound and create a lot of pressure, which means that NRG might have to go aggro.
NRG so consistently stepping into the empty space, but this time Trent is waiting for it. He whiffs.
Oh, it's a big whiff, bro.
So NRG
That's a rare one.
That is a heartbreaker for Trent to lose out on that one.
Especially with the peak, man. The peak was...
And it's been a tough start today for him.
We've seen better peaks.
Poor performance by
I think he just got caught off by the swing, man. Or like lack of swing, I guess.
And that's after Baby Bay gets that lovely opener into mid. NRG are just so fast on these rotations, buying just enough time from their side anchors that there were 3 players that started on the whole other side of the map, running over in position to trade out and win that one.
Bit of a blow.
I'm pretty sure this is right.
NRG now gets to
no, G2 on fast pistol, right?
Full Cypher utility in mid, even a camera that was just broken.
Wait, chat, who won the first pistol? Was it 3-0 or was it 2-1?
The opening there.
I can't even remember what the fast pistol was these days.
The G2 like to play for the early mid space, try and hunt down a lot of these trips.
It's 2-1? Okay, then we're fine.
Maybe even set up some traps off of them when Ethan's stun comes back off cooldown.
Baby Bay pretty quick up here, walking all the way out into top mid.
Too much Valorant,
just
it's too much.
For NRG to come back onto the angle. I think good ante from NRG so far.
Should be able to remember it really, but here we are.
Wasn't expecting Baby Bay to be
They said
there
this was happening to get
already.
older. I didn't believe them.
And the stun. Here comes Jogmo playing beautifully off of the paranoia. It is just Scuba and Psalm on site. And now with pressure coming in from Boba, 3 players into market. These 2 players have to hold the line for the flank to come in. Mata there, 2 players swing across him, and he only gets the 2. That does leave NRG up a man. But Jonas found a gun.
It's insanely doable.
Love the heal in
It's
15,
insanely
but that doesn't bring
doable.
you that much. And these are
The
2
shame about the
healthy
HP,
players.
but he can actually
Just
be
play
anywhere.
this one together and overwhelm him. He needs perfection. 2 one-taps if he wants to win.
It would have to be precise. Already giving him a spot. What a shot!
What a shot, mate. That was sick.
He walks a bit away. Calm. So patient. Jonah now ready for it. And to the wall!
Oh my god, that's such a filthy 1v2.
What the hell? Oh, he said he needed to be precise, but that was perfection.
No, that first shot is
a
outrageous.
Shot on a player midair.
Takes him to class. The professor takes a thrifty back for the team. He was the only guy that survived this fight against Mata, and yet it's Mata's guardian in his hands. To pluck Psalm out of the sky and blow him a little kiss on the way out. That was, I'm still thinking
Wilson
about
down
it.
to Eco, dude, that's so costly. Okay, I like this from NRG though. Dodge the eye.
Walk their way into mid.
Making they stun on the top of this as well. They're making it look like they're trying to actually make some kind of play over towards B, but it's actually from middle. Yeah, tucked in the corner. Oh, there's no way. Broke his angles on this. Great shot, bro. What the hell? Dude, I love the idea from NRG here. This is cool.
With 2 surviving members, but they'll be happy with that after what went down in the previous round.
They did pretty decent damage considering what they brought into it. It's 1 sheriff, that was it.
Very far forward positions.
Mata gets the op, no armor. Baby Bay, same thing, just with armor.
He doesn't get to play a whole ton of that these days. Last time he showed this on Sunset yesterday, he was outstanding. G2 looking for a similar performance from him today.
Good job, boys. Let's go. It's always me. It's all good. Always me.
Jaw's the kind of guy that always turns it up to 11 in the big games in playoffs.
Maybe it just doesn't care.
Oh dear. And
Well,
maybe he should.
maybe he
Valen
should,
also
yeah.
care.
Someone's just
NRG just won
straight
fights
up
on opposite
pre-fight
ends
him.
of the map. Yet there is a resurrect, so G2 aren't out of this round yet.
What G2 lack is space. They're full sending into A.
They lack space, they lack smoke, so there's nothing to block off Brock. He's crushing him. And now Mata can post up with the operator. If G2 leave, there's also Scuba, who's walked all the way down mid.
This might get pretty close, man.
To stop any
NRG had
pivot
done
from
some
G2
nice
in the
stuff.
mid-round.
This was a little bit
Where's he
bold
getting
from
attackers
G2
spawn?
considering
Wants to join the team.
the importance of this round and their money.
Depending on how the timing plays
I
out.
love a chamber
but noise made
defaulting
down
over
mid.
towards
Now
A,
Scuba can
but
move because
like
of the jump
TP here
peek
and
from
just
Trent.
disrespect the smoke.
This is what gives it all up.
Especially when you get into this corner, it's like a
The camera will show
little.
when this
Most people like
pivot
jump
to
peek
market
this
begins.
when you're past the smoke.
Question is, does
You
see
can
one or
kind of
two
catch
players,
him out.
Two players and it
But
solves things.
yeah, this
I'm
was a
not
little
so
bit too
sure.
much from Baby Bay.
Now with that door closing, NRG starts
Infamous,
to
thank you
mobilize
so
away
much,
from the
dude.
A
Thank you,
site.
thank you. Appreciate that.
Scuba is the problem for
BB
G2.
Drizzle as well with the
If
prime.
Scuba
Thank you so much for the
falls,
7
round is
months.
playable.
Thank you, dude.
If he stays alive, it's over. Wins his chance. An ultimate into the back of sight to clear. Will be canceled out from Som. Scuba takes his time. He has to wait for the pressure made by his teammates back in Boba. Now he's here. And that first one pushes back Baby Bay. An operator boosts it up on top of Market.
Made to save it.
And now smoked away. Looks back in, but it's Scuba to take him down.
Great patience displayed by the rookie. Holding strong in main, finding the perfect opportunity to swing in and find his punish there. Let's look back at the kills at the start of this round. Baby Bay thought he could just hold within that reveal.
I mean,
His
maybe his
teammates
teammate
had
should
it off.
be.
Didn't go his way.
I'm not even sure that is Baby Bay's fault. I wonder if he's been told to
That early
just
pick on the other side. It
accept it, and it's like a little bit of a bait in.
relatively a formality for NRG
He
to win.
watches the left while they hyper focus on him, so you know it's a committed swing. And his mate just missed time to get him past the smoke.
Wow, really forcing
Maybe that
it
wasn't Baby Bay's fault,
behind
honestly.
A Vandal and the chamber up.
Infamous, thank you so much,
Frank's gonna be
dude.
one off his ult as
Appreciate
well.
the 5
Get that
gifted.
nade,
Thank you
but
for
they're
doing
gonna
that.
fight early.
Mata's back
Thank you
here.
so much,
Got killed
man.
the last round. This time a proud and post
Oi,
shot.
that's an absolute
Flicking
shot.
with it.
Wait, dude,
The
NRG
opposing Neon out of
NRG
the
have a really
equation.
good chance
Now
of doing
NRG
this,
gives
man. They
space,
look look pretty
Breach Util,
legit.
Sova Util. They can fight back in. They don't have to take any risks.
Medicify, right? Is that how I say this with the 4 months? Appreciate the prime, bro. Thank you for that as well.
Contain the space. Spike will go down. Trent avoids the majority of
A
the
bit of
damage.
damage for that as well, though.
How's
Brock's
Baby Bay
got
gonna find
some
impact?
extra
He's so
shocks.
late.
Could probably safely use them
Has to
behind
make
here.
sure this wall
Oh,
eventually
for sure
goes
he's
down, or
getting
you
the
won't even
shocks.
be able to see the spike. A seize to stall onto Brock.
Oops. Well,
Baby Bay still yet
the
to
shocks
mobilize, but NRG haven't really gone anywhere else either. It
not
doesn't
quite
matter
what
if
I
Som's
thought
getting
or
kills
had in mind, but
unassisted over
the
top of
recon was
smoke.
good.
Baby Bay back in market again, but
Dude,
he's
they
too
look nice.
late
This
to the
first
party.
shot from Mada was absolutely outrageous as
And
well.
after making a big investment in that round, G2
it's a hard
do
one to
not
hit.
find a reward.
Rylos.
It's NRG who are
Rylox.
rewarded another opening pick
Yeah,
from Mata.
Rylo. Right?
And playing
Thanks so
another
much for the
mana
prime as well,
retake
bro. I
very
appreciate
well.
you doing that.
And it's even with a Prowler tracking Mata, so John knows exactly what he's swinging into. They saw this the last round, but look at this. Boom.
That's beautiful.
Scuba
That's a
broke
great
the
shot,
Prowler
man.
for his teammate.
And no one broke the dart on G2.
I'm actually aimbotting.
That's right.
The last round as well. Remember, Baby Bay spotted by a dart in main. He fell to that. G2 needs to
Force him
start
down to an
dealing with
eco,
this
2
utility.
hero guns.
So
Chance to
again,
get the
are
money
half in,
even
half
better,
out
and
on
the
the
money's
round on the line.
outrageously good. Okay, well,
This time they use the Sage
definitely
slow
can't
to
get into
make sure
B-main with
they
this.
shoo
They
Mata
put
away.
so much util into
They're
this.
scared. And with good reason.
And it
That's
is...
an attacker smoke as well. They
wonder
want to
if,
make sure Jaw gets this ultimate.
Baby Bay has a trip down,
Maybe he can look to
or
chuck
like
that
a
gun to
TP
someone
down
else.
to
Check in
disrespect
sight.
this, but maybe he only wants to
Just
do it
the
when he
ulti.
actually has teammates in.
G2 will go back to playing for the mid space. A little cautious of it as of late. That market door is open.
Had a deep trademark on A. Can make that their problem a bit later in the round to reclear.
You can see with Ethan playing over on the A side, he's got a fault line to play off of, so Som can stay posted on the one-way. Still hasn't ripped the fault line, so patience on that for the fight. The fault line comes in for the reclear.
But it's some, so there'll be a paranoia here as well, and
Yeah.
G2 are going to look elsewhere.
So we're down to 40 seconds left on the clock.
And they're going to explore top mid.
put some threat down there with the wall.
This is more than exploration. This is a commitment.
Yeah, the Sage
it's an
won't
old
put
school
down to stop
paper
the
X.
rotates. Here goes Jaw. Trying to get
All
into
off
it.
the right.
Still has the Guardian.
Split over
Still
towards B.
advancing. That stun is crisp.
Oh,
And now,
chaos.
heating into the site. G2 with 2 kills found. Scuba still in there. Has not been forced away
I
just yet.
think
Finally
Jonah
falls.
P just
So G2 on site, up 4
absolutely
on 2.
melted Mada.
There's a half bag round for them.
I think he
Ethan on
had
Psalm
an
is down
outrageous
already.
kill here. It might not have been as outrageous as I think, but it was at least insanely impactful.
Fallon's away from the rest of the team too. Moving back into market. Time Psalm is taking to get back onto the site. He's being patient. That's
Do you know
allowed
what to use
G2
in terms of Sova
to get ready
recon
for
or
once again the
Sova
paranoia into it.
drone?
There's Psalm with first kill traded out by Val and G2. Keep
It's
it
very
clean
situational.
on Thrifty.
For ranked, majority of the time, just use your
Looked
recon.
like G2 were going to be out of
Instead
options
of your
that
drone.
round. They get shoot away
But
from A main.
unless
They
you're like
can't find
anchoring a
anything
site
towards
on
market.
defense, I
They make
guess.
the last second decision
If you're
to
anchoring a
rip
site
top
on
mid.
defense,
But the beauty of that Sage
use
is
your
she more than
use your
any other agent
drone
is so good
if
at
there's
cutting
like
across map rotations, and it allows
less
Josh
than
to
40
isolate that
seconds
fight
left.
and get the key opener he found.
Hey, I'm feeling it, bro. Shit. All right.
It's
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to push again.
it's very
duality of
situational,
threat.
though, man.
And how important
Majority of
is
the time,
that
just
G2 are able
in
to
ranked,
bait out
the
breach
easiest way to
stun?
think
If
about it
that
is
stun's
just
up,
you
there's
have a
no way
recon,
to
just
keep
use
advancing
recon
into
instead.
market.
For sure.
So G2 will keep considering their options around that ability and the timings they can fast forward into a site.
Very similar open for G2. Take their space in B main, grab an alt orb, and look elsewhere.
This time Ethan's positioning on the map
Maybe
is different.
maybe it's easier
He's
to
playing
say
into market.
first
So A
minute
is much
40 use a
softer.
recon. Anything after
There's an
40.
AWP holding for Baby
use
Bay's lurk in
drone.
mid. That's in the hands of Mata. But it's Psalm pretty far forward here on A.
Psalm has just been recycling these one-ways. This will be his last one. And now Jump Peaks Prowlers breaks it, and he's gone. It's actually assistance of the Hunter's Fury. A different idea.
Ah, dude, they've absolutely
bit
owned them on this one, right? I
unconventional.
say they've owned
G2 are
them.
gone, though.
I'm
They've
looking at
already
NRG.
But now they're walking into
All
this
three
off.
of them didn't
Here it is,
even
the
didn't
forward
even
fight.
budge
Nice
on
shot out
this.
of Mata. Trent out of the picture.
Yeah, they just
And
got
still
so much
3
info.
players
They had
stacked
so much
behind the Cypher
faith in
utility onto B.
Brooks.
So G2
Sovo.
consider their options. Jogamo has walked all the way through lane onto A. Ethan's also getting ready to step back into mid. Maybe not. NRG with a quiet rotate through their spawn. And yet I
Okay,
think
camera
maybe they may
spots
have
him
heard
though,
them.
right?
Now that they're running all the way back in their
No, he
spawn,
didn't check-
G2
okay,
move
camera
into
spot
this
him
A
late.
site. They know it's going to be light.
Do they
A wall
just
back towards
insta go
spawn.
deal with him middle?
Spike now to be planted, but keep your eyes on Baby Bay. He is so far forward. Now the flash pushes him off the line. NRG trying to reclaim the space, but Jaw.
Bro, the shots that are
Rips
going down
Mata's
right
head
now.
off. NRG have gone nowhere. The shots to dissuade them from coming back in. I don't know if they're playing this one through.
It's a save. With the AWP in Ethan's hands, they can't risk the investment.
Yeah, it's a good call.
And G2 have found their way in. Late round exploitation of mid.
Mid rounding
last one
from
was a full
Valon was
commitment
nice here,
pivoting
but
up. Here,
honestly, it
it's
was
again
pretty much all
baiting out the
Jogama.
utility in A main, pushing players forward there and giving that timing for Baby Bay
Confident.
to get into this lurk and explode the rotations for NRG.
It's really one of Jogamo's signature moves, is when he fake execs into a site, he will just sit there. If you don't deal with him immediately, if you don't kill him, he is either a late lurk that is
Jogama,
guaranteed
I
to
mean,
get
it
a
wasn't
kill,
even just the kills as
or
well, it was
in
just
the
like the
case
amount of
G2
space
getting
that he
shut
took.
down on the pivot through mid, they come straight back into him.
The kill at the end there really secured it,
Thanks to
but
the
the
save,
space to
NRG still have
call
money.
the team back over towards
Still
A
have
was
the op for Mata as well,
everything.
which has gotten to kill every round it's been in his hands.
He got through the A hold, and then he
He's
was
gonna
just
set up towards A
here
this
clearing
time.
everything.
In the past, it's
No
always
one
been
challenging
Psalm
him.
here just playing off that fault line.
The difference is Baby Bay has an off of his own this time round. At
Then
1v1,
old patch, yeah, old patch until champs.
a potential in this round 8.
Then you got
Could be Baby Bay
Chamber
back to his
Trip,
own trip.
Abyss,
Tricks, rather, has a very
and
deep
Sage Wall.
TP to peek into mid.
I like that Mata is playing on a different line than Psalm's been on in the past, so the Prowler won't spot him out. This time a one-way on the left, but he's underneath it, and he's ready. His positioning has been sublime. And this stun just means that G2 aren't going anywhere near that A side anytime soon.
An op is especially potent into G2 because of how often Jaw is running solo fakes
Rock's
or
got a drone
near
middle.
solo execs.
Oh,
Ooh.
couple of pairs of feet seen walking in through
Wait,
mid.
they're pouncing on that
Some
middle
take
here.
some shot, get some chip damage
Okay,
down. But
they used
I think Valon
one
wants to go over this wall.
iteration of
They
the
have a
wall
different
where they
look from
used it
G2.
for a split.
They've used this
And
yesterday
then now they
today
use the
just to
wall,
cut
but this
off
time they're
rotates.
actually
They've always
punishing
gone
on top
towards
of
B
it,
with this.
just in
This
case
time,
of it.
though, they play on top of it.
In case you want to try and
Might even been a
insta
silent
spam
drop.
this. It's really,
A
really
teleport
nice.
across, and Baby Bay waiting. All that bait is one flood, but Ethan is here to
Oh, wait, I
surprisingly
even got 3 there.
crush G2.
The first second was
3
lovely.
kills, that spike out in the open.
Should be getting the third, but here we are.
If he gets this kill, maybe there's a world where Valon can do something, but he's not ready.
Okay,
Mod
if
is
he gets
just
this
watching
kill.
him.
Not a chance in the world. We're tied up at 4.
Here's a super creative idea for G2, conditioning that same wall, double boosting up top.
Look, an
Trying to
idea
send it in.
can be so cool. Unfortunately, Ethan exists. And
Yeah, he's just too
sometimes
good.
you just get 3 kills.
He's been having an excellent end to this stage. Like Mono was talking about in that opening interview, it was a slow start for NRG, but they've heated up throughout the season, and I think that's more true for anyone than Ethan. Not just in the leadership, but in the fragging as well.
Quick slide. This time towards elbow and ultimate back to spawn from Valon.
Yeah, quick
Pressure coming in on
set
NRG's
strat on
flank.
this one.
And Mata can't really get in a comfortable spot to use the operator. Tucked away into the back of sight with the op. But now this rolling thunder, a counter
Not a
roll out from
great
Jonah
breach
to
ult, in
stop
my
NRG's
opinion.
advance. So look at Valon this time in that spot
Especially
that
with the
Ethan
numbers
just
there.
decimated G2. It's Valon to
Yeah, it's
hit
a round
home.
done. Lovely round
And these
from Valon.
IGLs doing it all. And he's going to continue
This
to be a
was, this was
problem.
probably the round that I've hated
As
the most from
falls in, and
NRG,
it's Valon
really.
trying to do more, leaving it again down to Ethan.
It's not quite that same 3K magic for Valon. But yet it is just a round 1. He's had a few of those
Yeah,
today.
this was a bit of a
You think
shocker,
back to
be
Corrode
honest.
when he's playing in that top mid spot on the defense side, just getting 2 kills, instantly round win. Here, not just getting the first kill on the lurk, but turning around and taking out
Breach ult,
Scuba
I mean,
too is just
they
ridiculous.
used the
And that's
breach
the
ult
third way G2 has
relatively
shown
rough.
to
I also
blow
just don't
up
think they
mid.
want to use the
We
breach
rip
ult
our wall
like
and
that
we're
with the
fast
numbers that
fighting
they
into
have
B.
stacked here.
Or we're open TPing all the way into spawn. Or we're creating a distraction
Like
and
they
allowing
used it to
Baby Bay
hard
lurk up.
cancel, and
No, Mata, bro. Chill. Chill, bro.
just don't think they wanted to do that.
At a certain point, NRG just can't keep track of all these
Som's
different
Omenal
ideas
was
G2
weird
are
as
throwing
well,
their way, so they
but-
take the initiative themselves. 3 players step out into mid.
But because of that, for the first time, they don't have a strong fight to contest A main. And G2 is going to just take that space and rip an exec.
Nightfall's gonna hit onto at least the one. That shot looks good to me. I don't know.
Everyone's
Clock
here
is
pretty
down a little bit low,
close.
but some spam out of Ethan. Who is this
Oh
man?
my
2
goodness.
kills for him. Spike in the open.
What
Jonah
is
just
this?
looking at his wall.
Just off the info of the drone and they come up on minimap? I mean, they got,
This round
I think they
went
got 2
seemingly
kills.
Open A site.
They got 2 kills before it
It's
hit.
destroyed by quick
Bro, they're
rotate
actually
out
gonna
of
exec
NRG.
and
Now
it's gonna
quick
land on their
retake for them
heads.
as well. The utility. Thunderous.
The slow was
against
nearly
G2.
incredible.
That round's just over.
All right, Ethan.
I'd have to watch this back. Is
the
it just
best at just
minimap
spraying
spam or
down
is
the
it
line
literally
and
just small
getting his
choke
value.
spam?
Because they fought into mid so early, NRG had the fastest defensive rotates they've had all game. Able to really quickly have 3 players
What happened? I mean, they're
contesting,
3-person
spamming that
stacked
smoke.
mid, so they were here just so early, and then one's a tag.
It's a drone for Brock. It's a tag spots another, so everyone just starts
But to
spamming.
be fair, there's 2 on minimap there.
Even has the stun assist at the end there too from Ethan. This one's been a nail biter.
Look like Trent got a little unlucky.
NRG want to get up to some action in mid again.
Yeah, I think knowing that Baby Bay loves to challenge that bot mid angle, Mata wants to get out in front of the door.
Instead, though, Baby Bay set up in B.
That's that 3 stack that G2 didn't actually
It's really
see
nice from
last
Ethan
round.
on this one.
These players ready.
Smoke
We have a
over
high-low
towards A,
from
but
Som
he's
and
just
Scuba protecting tiles so that
locked
Mata
down
can
the
play
pressure
off
from
angle
that.
out of door. Prowler here's the one, but there's the double. And Som doesn't even need the help from Scuba. Look at
Wow,
those shots.
it's pretty
just
sick with the
raining
cages
in.
on top. Man,
That setup was real nice out of NRG.
NRG are looking...
Only gap in the setup is main,
They
and
look
Mata,
good.
after dealing with mid, turns around, locks up Baby Bay.
This angle doesn't get a lot of use. Boosted up in mid.
Which angle there? He circled all of them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Res?
Jonah
Surely
Wait a
not.
second, he's got a res.
Okay.
He's
wants to play
feeling it.
Red.
Oh my god, he
Jonah
made it
with
so,
three.
so doable.
And Trent has
Hey, he has
stayed
the
alive.
regen armor as well.
And yet there's the operator, Mata, on a world tour.
That was kind
Will
of cool.
take the round even when it looks close.
Should have been a checkmate much sooner than it ended up being. But NRG put an end to it. Yeah, great use of the high-low there to avoid the utility. They were above any Omen Paranoia's range here. And Sam is rightly rewarded for it. Last round of the half here. G2 having found so much success in mid now. They've been denied that space. What do they have cooking for the final?
That shot, bro.
And I have to. Come on, man. I have to. I had to.
Stingers is what G2 are bringing to the mixer in B main. And Som fancies
brings
his
up
luck with an op.
the backup. Oh no, he got spotted, I
Considering
think.
getting in front, but has
He's
to
in
fall
so
back
much
to the
trouble.
smoke
Surely he has
against
a
this
backup
type
gun.
of timing.
Where did he put the
That's why
backup
you
gun?
don't wanna
There's
take
no way
the
he
op.
bought just an op.
In the
On Omen.
one-way.
He bought just
Not
an op.
always. Hunting down Baby
Well,
Bay, and he finds
he's got a
it.
backup gun if he
Now with no
takes
other
Baby
pressure coming
Bays.
in, Scuba can turn around for the backstab. There's no chance for G2 here, surely not. Not with a stinger on Trent, not with NRG continuing to
Damn, they
close
got
in.
7 here.
And yeah,
That's
it'll be
good.
NRG up at 7 at the half.
That is
I
good.
love
I mean,
watching Sam
G2's
when
obviously
he's
going to have an
willing to take those
incredible
timings
defense.
to get active.
Their comp's great
When
on
he first came
defense,
into the league
but
in 2023, he was
makes
so
it doable.
hyped as that kind of fresh player who's super aggressive, who's so good at holding
they
things
only messed
down
up like a
alone.
few more
Yeah.
rounds as well.
And he's grown a lot since then, and I think had a slower 2025 as a whole. But showing up in these latter games for NRG and having his impact here in the playoffs as well.
Beautiful stuff from NRG here, but they got to keep it going on the attack after this.
You'd like a map 3? Yeah. I mean, we probably get there. Especially if G2 win. If G2 win the pistol, it's fine. Their defense will be too good with this comp. It looked good yesterday also. NRG win the pistol? This for sure could be a 2-0. Am I a Vitality believer? I'm just not, man. I'm just not. I would love to have a French team at Champs. I think it'd be cool. I just don't see it's I just don't think it's gonna happen, man. The problem is as well, I thought you would have to avoid. I mean, one of the French teams to do it, you would have to beat like a Heretics or a Fnatic. Some of them now are gonna have to beat Heretics and Fnatic because they're in the lower bracket. It's a lot harder as well. 100 Thieves against EG tomorrow. Who's winning? If EG is smart with their map veto, as much as it hurts me to say, they probably should be winning. But that really hurts me to say because I dislike a lot of things about EG at the moment. But I think 100 Thieves map pool is cooked. But I will say if 100 Thieves get bind or corrode, it's a done deal. Like 100 Thieves win those maps.
Executes. Last time they played this map,
And
their
they'll get
was
at least
sending it
corrode.
on B in quite a few of their opening rounds. But G2 have brought a Sage to the ball,
Trump's
and
account with the
that
Prime.
forces you
Appreciate
to
the
slow
17
things down.
months.
Can
Thank you so much.
completely nullify that util you're sending in, force you to go on that second wave instead. So a lot of this half for NRG has to be focusing on what that Sage brings when that wall is coming into play and how they have to change their style around it.
NRG seem to be heading away from the Sage early on in this round, at least testing the space into mid. As a matter of fact, it's been interesting to see Jogamo going for the Frenzy, I think almost every pistol round today.
And he's pretty much the only player in Americas I can think of doing it.
Yeah, no one else likes the gun.
It's still good though.
A lot of Ghost players, a lot of Sheriffs recently, and down those long lines, you know absolutely why.
Went from saying 100 Thieves is getting top, dude.
Posted up in A main.
If 100 Thieves looked as good at corrode and bind on every map,
No drone,
I would
but
be
it's got
on
plenty.
board for them having an insane champs run.
Mata might just face up into it, and that
just-
could not have gone worse.
it's just,
45 HP for Mata. I guess he could have
Yeah,
died.
the time caught up with them,
He's
man.
a
already
little
been
worse.
taken low. And now G2 have full information of these players continuing forward into A from NRG.
It should have always been like that, I guess.
Paranoia out of Valon. That's exactly
They just
what
got
you
way
want to
too
see.
caught up on how good they looked.
Take 2 down. And now the ping from above. Trent reveals all on this site.
Nice shot.
And NRG start to fall. 2 on 3 now for them. Armada's got to know there's some players tucked away on the side.
30 seconds left.
Man, the heal's pretty big there.
And Spike still has to be recovered. And time isn't exactly playing favors for NRG. So a tap to bait some swings on through. Brock takes an opportunity, but he's down on 1. It's just starting to get worse and worse and worse. G2's pistols, which have been so good all year long, continue here with some great utility
nice.
out of Valon and Trent.
They should be so fine,
site.
G2. Should be so fine.
For NRG, I think they overdid things a bit there. They had a great start to the round without investing too much. Forced Baby Bay off the angle, hear him TP back. But he thought that that was going to be the weak side, that Baby Bay would be alone and they could overwhelm into CT. Little did they know, Valon was there. There was this excellent paranoia, and well, all that's going down. It buys time for Jaw to run in and actually have an advantageous fight back through CT for G2.
I told you, your time's coming, bro. Let's go.
I really hope 100 Thieves were watching the Fade Haunt hit there, getting some trauma for yesterday. Remember those A retakes? Trent's utility was never broken. It was super effective at getting G2 back on the
G2 should be fine.
Pod is so alone here. Just
Insanely defensive
and
comp.
he runs up as Jaw
7-7.
going out for
Should
a walk
have money.
on the promenades.
A bit bold.
Wait, what the?
Especially when G2's
What in the-
Anticos have been,
What are the Anticos
dare I
this,
say,
man?
sloppy so far today.
Captain Quebec, thank you so much for the 7 months.
over.
Appreciate the prime.
No donation made in this round. He gets out safely, leaves a Baby Bay to contain the space.
It's a little tough for Baby Bay to play here too. You can see he's trying to kind of use the box in mid as a little bit of cover.
G2 just prowled A main, so they're heading back to rotate heavier towards mid and B. But without an imminent hit coming, they're going to keep trying to round who has another piece of util that's missed.
Yeah, Haunt didn't see anything in main either.
Well, they're going to get a
Valon's
plant, though.
in CT spawn,
That'll
just
help a little
waiting for
bit.
any indication
I
to
mean,
rotate.
odds are NRG are going to be able to plant the spike.
Oh, yeah, they get
Very likely,
Unless
depending on how
it kills
aggro Trent
everyone.
wants to play here.
she might.
Then the question is, how far forward do they fight? You can't really
pretty
sit on your
unlucky from
laurels
him.
in a post plant like this. Down
Considering
in
how many
numbers,
people were
down
there
in
to only
guns.
hit 1.
So keep your eyes on shop. Fault line prepared. Not going to connect. Good anti-play from G2. Dodged away from the ability. And can now slide on into the side jaw with the movement. He's just silly on that agent.
Jaws, Shorty, what's the story of yesterday,
Should
I think,
be,
especially on Haven.
Should
Got
be
too many
Shorty
too
kills.
far
really is
to
a
probably
melody.
get 2 kills there,
In
but
my heart.
they were a little low.
That's horrible.
Well, continue your point, please.
Top 40 hits of 2012. Loving that one.
Someone gets it.
I don't know what that is.
But now NRG, look, NRG, they're going to reset into this round. They're going to have the rifles.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Up against G2. And the real challenge for them is going to be solving some of these A post plants, which 100 Thieves never really could against G2
Outlaw
yesterday.
against the heavy armors. What do they want to do? Bonus round.
Almost always going
Bonus
heavy
round
for
on
CT.
defense. Baby Bait starts
NRG,
giving it over
pushes
towards
takes
middle.
advantage,
Fade
Baby
out.
Bay. No one breaks
Plays
the door
all
for him, so
A.
he's got to leave.
No one's breaking haunts, no one's breaking darts. He's off that line.
Jonas
And
walked up
yet-
alone here.
Yeah.
Baby Bay's
China
coming to
tomorrow?
help
Nah,
at the
only
same time. It's a
only
fake.
Americas and
The
EMEA.
worst fake wall of all time. It doesn't even block the line. Silliness.
You hear that noise though, and maybe you think we want to walk back in,
Okay,
and exact when
okay.
it falls, and then maybe
Chona
you don't clear
P
this corner.
with a stinger.
But then he has a stinger, and surely he doesn't get
surely
more than
there's
one.
not 5 people. The other thing about the wall missing is that NRG could just run through. If they do kill him, then there's nothing to actually block down the site. At least usually these fake walls come with some extra layer of stall
Yeah,
once
Jonah
you're cold on
turns
the
into
floor.
the worst magician there. Spends 400 credits to just die in main all the
That
same.
wall is just an illusion, Mimi. Not a trick.
Never call it a trick.
Okay,
Well,
so
the trick wall's gone. Sorry, the illusion wall.
yeah. NRG are still a little bit spread out. I think they almost feel like this is a stack behind the ridiculous Sage play in B main, so they're going to use all their util, stuns out of the Neon, and the Breach to get into the site. Now realize nobody's home. Maybe even leave Mata posted up in backside here.
And they'll do just that. G2 retaking heavy through mid.
Not trying to obscured at all either. Just full sprint in, full util. See what Jog can do. But that counter utility, especially when that all your util was used on the first wave, can be tough.
I mean, Mada cleans this up
I don't
to
know
the
about
right.
this. I like
Nothing
how
to
Mada's
push him
playing
off.
around the side of this smoke. 2 kills for him, just lining it up. Dodges back 2. Now really
Doing nice
with the
damage
best
right now,
chance to
especially if Trent can
into
get
the
that.
round. The wall bang will work for him, but that clock is ticking away.
It's at least an armor as well from one of
will
them.
eventually fall.
Takes them a while to figure out just what was happening with the Sage Wall, but once they do, NRG throw a nice execute and manage to get out of that anti-bonus very clean. Now we get into the real part of this half where I think we have to look at Babybay as one of the key forces to define this game when he has the off in hand. Him with that weapon, they'll be able to post him into mains, have him walk into mid in that mid round, and with him posted forward, a lot of the times you're more willing to save that Sage util and rotate a bit earlier. Have those tools
There's
on
the 3
standby.
that die into that round, so
top fragging for G2 this
Babybay
game. Now
gets
with
the
the
op
glass
out.
op in his hands.
no
And
armor on
that
this.
same angle Mata was playing back in the first half.
You can imagine that hit somehow.
Angle carves on these slow mid reclears, which is really what NRG seemed primed for.
They walk their way up, leaving their Neon in main.
Good coverage there with the cage. Threaten the cross.
This is pretty cool. The cage
With
across
player
in
top,
reaction
Babybay's fine to hold
into
the same
Prowler.
line. Doesn't feel too much pressure
just
from
in
that.
case you have to worry about
Brock coming back
any
into
other angle.
spawn. Drone in hand. Try and get in front of this one-way.
Down goes the Sage Wall at a very good time. That'll allow Jonah to rotate towards A early.
It's interesting that Mata is sticking around on the B site solo for the timing of when that wall drops, because the rest of the team is about to make a ton of noise. It's entirely possible Ethan starts to turn around with the spike after pushing players back off this line initially.
Ooh, that was
Sounds to
actually
me like they're going to want
really
to call
close.
back into these players, but they have to buy enough time for the Sage Wall to drop or at least make a
Yeah,
ton
they
of
created
noise
enough
breaking
pressure that
it.
that fade out. You got to cancel this, Ethan. You got to cancel this.
Still has 2 slow orbs,
Oh,
and
boy.
Babybay is still here with the operator. And now there's no cage to block the cross. That's
Oh,
2 kills.
boy.
A crossfire setup. Ujagamo in top mid as well, and he just lights up the kill feed. It's too late in the day for NRG, you have to assume.
Nice shot.
Saw him somehow giving
Oh,
us
wait.
a chance. Mata
How?
on the side.
Oh my God,
takes
how?
the ball down. So it's Trent. 10 seconds left on the clock. Has to act quickly. And that fight is coming towards him.
Some
He
did good
falls
to
back
take control
away.
of
The
that
spike will be
situation. I saw
planted.
that.
And NRG can set up
Bro, 2v5 at its peak, by the way.
shoulder to shoulder.
They walk back together towards main.
Trent has taken his time. And he's really been the best guy on G2 all year long. So far today, has not lived up to that expectation.
He has to break an impossible crossfire, though.
A clutch here could turn everything around for G2. Needs to get on this spike. Trying to stick it over to Half. It's a little bit too much. He has to get back on. This time is starting to work away. A double swing for NRG, and they're just toying with him. Trent can't stand
Holy
up
hell.
against Som.
They get 2v5'd on the big round that forced them down to an eco.
Ridiculous. 2 impeccable Guardian shots out of Som. Solo
boy.
with Boba.
I wonder if we
Look at
see
how
a
it
Josh
started.
replay
They
on
didn't
this one.
deal
He's
with
going to
any
be
of the Sentinel
furious, bro.
utility. It is literally a 2-on-5.
I mean, this
And
shot
these
was
kills
sick.
in
What happened over
CT
towards
from
site?
Som. And these were Mata. All 4 of them just as pretty as the last.
Mata and Som sitting on a combined 35
Yeah,
kills in just 16 rounds.
That's rough.
And now
They hit some
blitzing
nice
towards
shots,
the B side.
obviously.
Jonah P with a deagle in hand is just trying to do a bit of baiting for Babybay. That's the only shot G2 have, is the chamber up. Now back on the line. Try and target Mata and Som if you can. These are the guys that are instilling fear in the hearts of G2. This utility overwhelming. No one knows even what to look at as it falls. It's Jonah P. Sheriff. G2 are still in this. They've committed ultimates in as well. Jogamo, it's starting to time out. And he's
Big
missed his
shot.
mark, but
Such a
now
big
Babybay
shot.
is
It's stuck
still
in the
here.
slows. Literally winks that
NRG
shot.
just stole around and G2 rip it right back.
Holy, very, very nice from
The last
G2. There's some
solution
gun
didn't work
upgrades
for
on the
Jonah
floor
P.
on this.
But a magician never reveals all his tricks. tucks into the tight corner, goes completely unchecked. And
He was meant to go pick up a gun, but he was too busy giving it.
He finds the perfect timing to strike.
It is absolutely insane that Jonah P is the guy that's baiting. He's intentionally revealing himself, being seen on utility, trying to break utility. He's stunned up, he's blinded up. And yet still, perfect 2 headshots from him.
I'm pretty sure.
Give his team that round.
I'm pretty sure he didn't pick up a gun. 5-9-4-7. Oh no, he might have. He might have picked up a gun and dropped.
Tiles, that door trying to be closed quickly by Baby Bay. It's not Tiles, it's all the way up into mid. Baby Bay is overwhelmed.
What in the recon was that?
Running into the rest of NRG. And now Jonah P turns the attention back into Boba, gets the first kill. Can he do it? 2 rounds in a row. A modern Houdini. It doesn't work out from this time around.
Did I just watch?
And G2 are a little bit too late. Tripwire back on Boba now. Psalm still holding the line. Pushing Trent away from it, as a matter of fact. But that Z's catching has given Jog an angle, trying to get back in the sight, slipping in from Market. He's here, no, it's looking at him. That stunned him, and NRG turned it around.
Dude, I would love to just watch this round again. This was so nice.
Snap, snap, snap.
I've never seen this recon before.
On top.
So fast in that one.
Cross map, bounce off the floor, go over towards Market or Boba, I
He was
guess.
stunned. Sova ulted. A Neon was sliding in his face. An Omen was.
Bro, this was like a lovely round to watch.
These are the set plays that NRG have
Replay
brought
it all if
into
you
their
wanted.
repertoire this season. That have made them
With
so
the Sova ult down the
And it
line,
again just
so he's
feels like a round where
dodging the Sova ult
Psalm
while getting pinched,
Mata.
and he has to shoot
They're
a
the ones that are
recon.
diving into top mid. That
What the hell
paranoid
is
to
this
set up
round,
Mata
bro?
on
That
the
was a
first
nuts
angle.
round, I'm telling you. That was
Brilliant
sick.
work out of that duo.
I've never seen that one before.
So we're back into mid. Baby Bay with the Sheriff. NRG just making their
Everything
presence
was
known.
like really good
Pushing
on
him
this. I
away.
would have to watch it again just to see
Not
how good it
afraid
was,
of
but
him
it
in
looked really
the
sick.
slightest. Jogamo, on the other hand, he has to run to the hills.
G2 have absolutely no space here. They've been pushed all the way back into spawn. NRG easily take the B site. And now look to weather the storm.
I mean, G2 can't really fight. Valen needs to find something with the Vandal. And a hero before,
Oh,
and
it's a
maybe
big
it's not the
kill.
Vandal, maybe it is.
Man,
Just
Jonah
Jonah
P's
Sheriff,
going
stop
wild
it!
in these
Just
ecos.
stop!
He's opened it up again with a double.
You can't keep
Needs to be
doing
careful
this
with
to
the
them,
swing
Jonah.
here.
It's just not fair. NRG still fighting into backside. Valen taking
They
his
take so
time
much
as the
space.
herd
Scuba for a
approaches.
smoke kills
G2
one.
Continue on forward.
It's
Mata
2v4 at
has
its
yet to be
peak,
dealt with.
really.
That spike up to half. Mata is still alive. And now it's all on Mata. Bring it down to one-on-one. Anticipates maybe pulling off the
What a
spike,
round,
but he
mate.
sees
That's
it
a big
through.
one. Dude, Jonah P, mate. How is he
It's
doing
been
these things?
Big plays and
How's he
clutches.
doing
Round
this?
after round for NRG.
He's hitting so
Here
many
it's
good shots.
Baby Bay with 20 kills.
Dude, the
To
last
keep
4 rounds,
G2 in control
been
of that
wild.
round.
This guy had a good map 1 to be sure, but this is sick.
I
Him and
mean, he
Jonah
tapped the spike, man. He thought he might be sticking it.
crushing in these rounds, Mimi.
It feels like I'm watching the same round over and over.
It's an endless loop, 10
As
hours.
Pop into B, Jonah gets 2 kills with a Sheriff. It comes down to a one-on-one, and someone wins it in a podcaster. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, they're so bad, bro. They're so bad, bro.
I mean, he's been hosting the NRG podcast
We're
all
gonna
year
have to
long.
discuss that one.
I don't think he's getting brought back, Mimi. I think he's cut.
He's losing his job to win this game with G2.
I don't know what's worse, to lose to a podcaster or a caster. Equally humiliating.
He's got them both.
But he's currently sitting 20 and 15. So NRG, they call a timeout. And this is a late in the day timeout. Remember back on Corrode, it was 10 to 10. A timeout is called 3 rounds in a row. The same idea. Go A, go A, go A. NRG couldn't be beat.
And, well, they've had that idea already. It was ripping these B pops practically 4 rounds in a row doing that. So now, what do they want to do? Do you slow the game down a little bit? Do you try and look for aggression on the other side of the map? What I've liked about these fast pops is they're putting so much attention on mid that it means Jonah is constantly getting pinched. And even if he's using his util in B main, the force coming in
It's a
through
really
market,
nice
or sometimes
timeout.
all the way from
Look
CT,
at this round.
is so overwhelming.
Dude, 9 people. Rounds have been so
That
close.
stage just a bit more.
So NRG out of the timeout. Look to be approaching mid, primarily through tiles. They've seen Baby Bay's op position before in market. This time he's
Eye
playing
goes out
towards
over
A.
towards A. Chamber gets set up here.
just
Even
wants
if he
to
gets pushed off the
balance out
angle, he
lines, as a
still has
matter
the
of fact.
trip. So
And now now
Kind of have to push him off the angle twice and break this.
Bebe tries to get out on the forward line, and look at the amount of space Mod is going to
Well, he
seize
goes close
off of
enough to
that.
hear the trip.
While the rest of his team
Right.
creeps up into mid. Paranoia doesn't connect onto these players except for Psalm. And
I mean,
that's enough to
if
keep
he
them
heard
at bay
it, there
for
should
now.
be a shock within the next 2
Passes to
seconds.
is Valen and Bebe both holding back in
Ah,
spawn.
dude, doesn't
But it's
hear
two
it.
market players that could start to
Okay, he
creep
did
up
hear
and
it.
pinch in at NRG. G2 are expecting this fight into mid, and here is Valen.
Baby Bay, mate, you actually have to
Remember,
go
he needs his work from this
kind
exact
of
same
huge
position. Now
here.
the fight he finds two, and the pinch in through market. G2
How's
down
Som
to just
done
two
that?
members is NRG. Whether the
Ooh.
storm, it's Jogamo.
Absolute shots.
And suddenly this round is flipped on its head. A
NRG had done
resurrection.
everything they needed to get through it all. Now it's Som on
Right, it's
25
non-stop,
HP.
man. Every single round is
That could have been a perfect round. Now Sam would need a
Insane.
6K ace if he wanted to win it.
And where do you even begin to look?
Only 25 health. G2 playing this one together.
he's gonna get smoked off yet.
And now the smoke in his eyes.
He's getting
It's
spammed
a
in.
timing game. Gives up his spot. He won't even get the chance.
Nothing
It
else he
is
can do there,
back
really.
Even 10 to 10.
Show me the double kill.
This game has been so high tempo. But in that round, it is Jaw, the driving force. Starts the round towards market, and it is
Such an
teammates are getting
impactful round
pressured
as
through
well.
mid. He is full sprinting
Forces them
onto
down
the
to
flank
eco.
and finds the perfect timing to help
Saves them
Valen
from
out.
eco.
Because don't get it mistaken, NRG
Dude, Som did
great work
unbelievable,
to
by the way,
fight
this
through
third
tough
kill.
mid-space. They had people coming
Okay,
in at
he
every
did see
single
him. He
angle.
went in.
But it's that
Dude,
speed
that's
you're
bold
talking
from
about. This
Baby
fight
Bay.
here. And taking out Mada before the trade could come in. That wins the round.
NRG, economy broken.
But this is exactly what it was round 21 on Corrode. It was 10 to 10. NRG on an eco. They won that round and kept moving forward. And already AC into elbow. Mada's gotten up there, but now there's no smoke.
The Sage Wall boost into mid.
Let's go.
Up through the middle of that smoke, and well, not from a 3v5.
Both teams have had to figure out a solution to solve mid. NRG couldn't quite figure it out in time in the first half, and now G2 have the harder problem of having to deal with these splits, the pressure coming through there. Now it's Valen, little forward on an anti-eco, but he's happy to just form up those
Nice.
frags.
Not a care in the world. Just a little stat padding for him, another day at the office. And so we head in to what is the make or break round, you feel, for NRG. They'll have their guns, but they don't really have any critical ultimates, and that'll be the key difference heading in.
Oh, let's go, man.
G2 are going to have a Nightfall. They're still going to have options to play with the op. As a matter of fact, it's Jonah on the op and Baby Bay on the judge. We saw this out from him yesterday.
You're on the same pathing faster mid.
But yesterday when Jaw did that pathing, Baby was slipping into tiles with a gun. Now he has the judge, and this won't be expected, and it's him to get the kill with the classic.
way, bro.
Ridiculous.
Not the judge, not that extra gun he has.
His reactions
G2
are
trying to
so
play
funny.
to confuse NRG.
With a
They're
classic, he
confusing
wins
everyone.
that.
I'm confused.
So now what do? There's a
But that's
Sage
one of
wall
the
in your face in A
weirdest-
main. You can bust
Sam's
that
gonna
down.
break it, but Christy, the answer is always mid.
One of the weirdest. Oh my goodness, Jogamo, why?
Pistol kill from
Wow.
Jog. NRG
Shot.
paranoid, expecting G2 players to be in their walls
Mate,
now.
I'm so confused at this round. This
Abel's
round's so
about to
weird.
vacate the wall, sitting
The
in the
first
smoke
kill,
top mid.
everyone's got guns, yet somehow a
through this.
classic's the first one to get the
Once
kill.
this comes down, it's time to get this fight going. You can see Baby Bay starting to creep ever forward.
Yeah,
Mada's
it's a nice
position
reaction from
fully
G2 as well.
anticipated.
And
Looked
despite
like
the
they knew it was there.
explosion that this map was at the start, G2 have figured it out. They cleared through mid, and they can play passive.
We've seen some mad
retake on
ones
B.
though. We've seen a 2v5.
Might go out,
30
but a
seconds
whimper.
left.
Except
It's a
for Psalm.
2v4.
He has been locked
Does
in
Trent
today.
just pop his ult?
Now, on a solo mission, sees the Nightfall on the right-hand side. This is his moment to strike. No! Shut down!
Okay,
In the
well
face
this
of
one,
Trent.
this
And
one's
Ethan
easy
has
because of
nowhere
that.
to run, nowhere to hide. G2 advanced to map point.
That was a ridiculous round across the board. From the bait on Jaw to get Baby Bay a kill in B main, to the plays back through. I mean, that was so awkward.
He takes it out at the worst possible. Oh, he was looking for the camera.
Yes.
That's why he takes up the classic.
Dies for it. Didn't want to show the judge, didn't matter.
Yo, Alex, you're a demon. You're a demon, brother. You're a demon. Let's go.
NRG call a timeout. The last one they'll have unless they can run this back to overtime.
You mean they called the timeout 2 rounds ago? They're desperate now.
Because
Trying to figure things
the
out.
solve on this half. Taking space into mid.
Yeah,
at the start of
I
every
mean, it
round,
was
throwing
all
these
that
fast splits in through B.
2 rounds
But
ago, the
G2 have
Jorgamo
changed it
double
up. They've
kill.
been
That was the
very
one.
Weird Jonah is playing more, not leaving him as a tasty treat in B main quite as often. And they've shown such great re-clears, fighting back into mid. And now NRG have to find a solution.
So NRG have to win 2 rounds to force OT. To keep your paycheck, what's the play, Mimi?
Last time it was ignore mid.
Marigold,
This time
thank
I
you.
think it might be put everything into mid.
Get back there, just actually stick in the space, fight it out.
I think you have to keep threatening.
Clip farm every round.
These
Nice.
splits, because if not,
It's easy for the
G2
replay
Sentinels
guy.
are so good at
Just
locking
after
down
every
mains.
round, just put in the Baby
You can't
Bay
just rip
reaction
execs
in
quite
there.
as successfully as you did on map
He's
1.
got something
For
to
sure.
say.
And you're gonna know G2's typical path.
See, Des, we said this, but I swear last time it was just fine, no?
He is just full sprinting down, closing the market door.
I think we
That's
leave
what
it,
their
Des.
basic default opening
think
was
we just
all
accept
day
it.
yesterday. NRG will have studied that tape, and they'll hear it this time. Well, it's a different look.
I think if it cuts the
Over
VOD
towards
off,
B.
Des, what we'll
When
do
he
is we
plays
just
on
link
B,
the
he plays the deeper line. Again, this is a
we'll
round
link
that
the
G2 ran yesterday,
FUD map
early on
from
in
the
half
VOD
versus 100
channel
Thieves.
in the comments.
Here
Probably
comes
the easiest
Shaw,
way.
pathing his way through.
It's a wall boost. It's a wall boost that was heard out by Som. You can see through this window
That's
and
sick.
play off of the
But does
one-way still.
Som's pinging it.
This is known
He is pinging it.
from NRG.
It's still weird
But
to
I'm
deal
pretty
with.
sure he's dead.
Som's cape not quite showing.
And the drone, you can see, ready for
Well.
the tag now, the stun, but he can fall back behind it. There's no way to punish
Now,
him.
I would
he runs
always
away.
question this and be like,
NRG takes
should
their
we be
time.
droning that?
For the tag now, the
For
stun,
God's
but he can
sake,
fall
what the
back
hell?
behind it. There's no way to punish him.
In my opinion, it shouldn't really be droning that. It
runs
should
away.
just be stun into swing.
And NRG
If he's,
take their
I don't know how
time.
confident he
Have
is
fought
about
a
that
boosted
wall,
bottom
but the
mid
ping was pretty
and
much
look
on
to
top
create
of it.
more and more pressure
I
towards
think
A.
that's a
I
stun
don't
swing,
like that NRG
personally.
are still in this A space when there's 3
I
players
think
of
you,
G2
if you
and
know there's
Joggernaut
100%
can
there,
rotate
you
so
can get
quickly
that
to mid.
kill.
The wall's gonna naturally fall though. They think they can rip off a
And
timing.
it's a free
But that
kill.
haunt shows there's something up in A.
And the second Sage slow popped as well.
And they never produced any pressure in mid. Jaw's gonna feel comfy, fast rotating.
100%. So one way back into spawn. Now an Omen ult into the site. This is the way.
Ah, it's gonna
It is
be 5v5
brute force from
retake.
NRG. It is go A.
Might be the Jorgamo
Post
special
plant.
here.
5 on 5
Get his
is
ult
what
for
it
the
all
retake
comes
on this
down
one.
to.
If Ethan gets a kill, he gets his
NRG
ult.
will want to look to get aggressive. There's a fault line ready for Ethan to set up his teammates. 3 players approach from spawn. Jogamo to strike first.
Ah, it's great
and now
util
the
from.
utility is
Ooh,
overwhelming.
it was still great util from him, but
NRG
maybe the stun could have been a
locked
little
G2
better.
away. G2 have not advanced. The util has been too strong, and Ethan has carved his way into backside.
There's the
Now
kill.
Rolling Thunder. And the shots from Brock rain down. More
Ooh,
from
this
Mata.
is. What
NRG
ult do they got
have
for last
tapped into
round?
something
Baby
special
Bacon
here.
ult. He can
in
have a
the final
backup
hour.
gun. Valen has
the back of Ethan.
defensive Omen
Now
ult.
he slips away.
And
Just
Brock
as bait
maybe
for
could
Brock
get a
to
silver
finish the
ult.
round.
This team had no space on A. Nothing to play with. Jaw was the one who opened the round. But they held back for a moment, saved their util to be able to fight back in. And Ethan getting the kill. Nets him that ultimate.
Yep, Som knew exactly. You can see the pings. Not that we caught that.
Luvo, yeah, it is.
But I
Yeah,
think
it
the
is.
important thing was
Here's
Ethan.
that kill, just straight through the box.
And it's that kill
Another
that gave
year.
him the Rolling Thunder that allows him to use that ult to just stop G2 in their tracks. It's
Let's go, bro.
Ethan's
Good
individual
job,
play.
let's go.
Think of, what, 3-4 rounds he's just solo 1 for the team?
And he was the one who bailed them out in map 1 as well. Found his impact there. Helped them to be up in this series. And it's timeout on timeout.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before. We have had 3 timeouts in the last 5
thank you, man.
rounds.
Thank you.
Ridiculous. If this goes to OT, the coaches each get an extra timeout on top of 60 more seconds
Sam
before
as well,
OT
thank you, mate.
starts to communicate with their squads. So Josh wants to stop it right here, right now.
Baby Bay buying into the judge, has the ult to back it up as well. How do they want to change this one? This is an
Baby
NRG
Bay
that
gets
has
the
always
judge out.
been trying to show something
It's
in
such a
mid there.
devastating round to
incredibly
die to a
simple.
judge.
Just wait for the Sage wall to drop, run an exec. I don't think you'll see that one
Gonna
again.
go close
Part of the
over
reason they
towards
can is
B
'cause
main again.
G2 has continued to change these setups. Practically every round on defense, they've had some slight variation to show us.
Josh is calling these timeouts. Usually it's to signal a shift in approach for the rest of the half. It's very rare it comes down to just one round he needs his team to win. This is when you get to cook up something special.
Or what are we doing?
The opening is to mask.
Break cam
Very
fast.
similar to other rounds. Jonah P in B main. And early util to push him away. Just the slow orb invested.
This is a fake, though. NRG put their pressure on B, hope to draw some rotates, and run back towards A.
Dude, it's
But
the
G2 haven't budged
NRG
by that
classic,
whatsoever.
man.
We
A little
haven't
bit of
seen G2
U2
play
into
two
straight up
players up on this smoke.
sight hit.
Really off in this half.
And Jaw's always
Yeah,
in
it's a
mid.
bit more
He's
methodical
never
than
really in
that.
a
That's
position to
nice.
fight up A main.
And potentially even to rip a quick
It's
flank
developed
if
since then.
NRG were to
The
overcommit
change of
into
the
mid space.
change of the
Sage Wall
chamber
goes up B
trip
main.
top mid's pretty
NRG are gonna
good.
come back in. Drone out the ready. No one there to actually break this just yet.
Great C's, that'll stall this out.
Yeah, and Jogmo right up on the other side of it. Shows a shot too. To try and get NRG
Yeah, you just
to
gotta
spend
stun
more
this now.
utility, although it might actually come at the cost of Alan. Double stun, and he'll teleport away. He is still alive, revealed, but hanging in there, even if by a thread. And NRG don't want any piece of this.
Now what?
They're back to mid.
They had the Cypher camps. They know
They
no
called
one's
for the
walked
B
into that
split, but they
space,
don't have
still,
B main
Jonas in
control.
the close corner.
Jonah P has been the problem, and it's a first kill from Trent in top mid.
Ah, this is
40
done.
seconds to force OT, and it's Som through the smoke,
He's
stunned
alone.
up by the tripwire. This is G2's round through and through. With 30 seconds left, NRG are stranded in mid.
Still though, another banger map.
Where do you go? Where do you find some salvation? It is not in the face of Baby Bay. He has had an unreal map,
Yeah, I mean
take
he
it down
hit
to
the
the
double
final
at the
moment.
end here though.
but it will still be G2
Very
forcing
nice.
us onto
What
a
we
decider.
got?
What
Last
a
bind.
game this has been.
Binds
G2 in the
last
final
map.
hour find their adjustments and keep control.